Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. This is the Oracle Database Performance Tuning Part 9, and I'm planning to go in the first phase. That's total of 12. 8 performance tuning documents are already, the videos are already uploaded in my channel and you can go through it. And before we move further, let's try to see what are the things we are going to say in this. So basically, we will talk about sequence, use of sequence. We'll see about dbms underscore explain dot display underscore cursor format adaptive explain plan for append end. So sequence is like this is done when we don't have any primary key, and I wanted to keep the row very unique, and I want the data one of the column in the data to have a unique value, and it gets auto incremented. I use it as sequence. This is one scenario. DVMS explain plan display underscore cursor will display the explain plan. Format adaptive is one of the keyword from the memory, and there is a further SQL ID. We will say it explain plan for this is the this is when we run set server output on and explain plan for select asterisk from tab. This will explain the this will actually display when I do dbms exe space dbms underscore explain plan dot display bracket select asterisk, so it will display the optimizer plan. Okay, so it will display the optimizer without executing the query. Append end is to use append in the end. Okay, so let's try to see the demo part, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so I have my table here, and this is the basic select name from v dollar database select sys timestamp from 12. Okay, and then I can also have report schema. Okay, this is a shortcut command, and I'm going to do in a demo data. Okay, these are already pre-created, so let me connect to demo / oracle so user, and I will just do it clear so that we got at the top. So what we have to do, create and populate the taste table tab 1 and tab 2. So we are going to do this, and okay, so what we are going to do here is open an online notepad. Okay, let's see, can we work with this? Yes, I think we should work with it. Okay, so let me paste here, and okay, so table got created. I can put commit, and then I'm going to create an index, create index tab 1 underscore ind on. I have to put call b, which is here, call underscore b. Okay, I create. Okay, so my syntax, create index tab 1 underscore end on tab 1 call underscore b. Okay, so I created the index. I'm going to create a sequence which is tab 1 underscore seq. Okay, let me put at the top here. Then I'm going to insert these values, and let's see what this value does here. Control A. We are going to actually insert into tab 1 values tab 1 6 next 12 1 and 1. So basically, if you do dsc tab 1, we have 3 columns. So for this, I'm going to put it has a not null, so I'm going to put the sequence value for b and c. I can put varchar and number. Okay, so we are going like this way. So we are trying to put 5 values here. Okay, let's put commit, and yeah, now I'm going to create a table 2, which is like call A, call B, call C, constraint tab 2 pk, primary key is call A, and constraint tab 2 tab 1 foreign key. Okay, so my this call A is the primary key for this table, and tab 2 key is foreign key, column B reference tab 1 column A. Okay, so this column B is going to have the value from the column A. Okay, which is from tab 1. Okay, so this is the structure of the table. Okay, let's commit this. Okay, now I'm going to create a sequence tab 2 underscore seq. Okay, so this is created. Now I'm going to create an index on this create index tab 2 underscore end on tab 2 bracket call underscore b. Create index tab 2 underscore end on tab 2 call underscore b. Okay, insert, so I'm using a hint plus append into tab 2, select tab 2 sequel, next val, truncate the value to, okay, I'm going to insert into this tab 2, and I'm selecting tab 2 underscore sequence, truncate dbms toward value, label connected by this. So basically I'm trying to insert 100 rows, and we can see what are the values that can select asterisk from tab 2. Okay, so you can see here that select unique or maybe distinct call b from tab 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, select distinct call a from tab 2. I see I have 100 unique value. Select distinct call c from tab 2. Okay, so I see different unique values. So the only value which I'm okay, let me select distinct call a from tab 1. Okay, so I see 1 2 3 4 5 are the unique value, and we are using the truncate random value 1 by 5. Okay, and okay, so this is complete. Now we are going to gather the stats on the table. Exe dvms underscore stats dot gather underscore table underscore stats users tab 1. Okay, users must be okay. I think I have to remove dvms stats dot gather underscore table underscore stats user underscore tab 1. Okay, let's see. So I've gathered this. Now I actually have dvms underscore stats dot gather underscore table underscore stats user comma tab 2. Okay, okay, table of view or sequence. Okay, I think it's not allowing. Let's see what's the problem here. Okay, so what the wrong I did. Okay, so the thing is I did not put the quotes here, and that's why it threw. Now I have to run a query which joins tab 1 and tab 2 table. Okay, what is this? Select a column C as tab 1 data, column C as, okay, so this B, A start for tab 1, B for tab 2, and on these conditions B column A, and because B is referring this, and okay, so this is a simple join condition, and let's see. Okay, so we got a 21 rows. Okay, and yeah, now let me see what is the explain plan. Set line size, okay, 200, page size 100. And one more thing, like, since this is the only query running here, so I can use this command here and just get the explain plan. Select asterisk from table, and in this bracket I have to write dbms underscore explain dot display underscore cursor format adaptive. Okay, let's see. So this is showing an adaptive plan. So what is the adaptive plan? Okay, so this is the feature of Oracle 12c in which if the optimizer has generated one optimal plan, but while executing, the optimizer sees the plan that it has generated is not an optimal because the number of the rows that are getting returned are more, and it estimated the earlier stats based on which it generated an optimal plan is no more an optimal, and it found that there is a difference while executing or fetching the data, or while we doing so it generates an optimal plan, and which is another plan which is called adaptive plan. And we can actually read this definitions here. What it says: so it's a feature of a 12.1. The cost based optimizer uses database statistics to determine the optimal execution plan for a SQL statement. If those statistics are not representative of the data, or if the query uses complex predicates, operator, or joins, the estimated cardinality of the operation may be incorrect, and therefore the selected plan is likely to be less than optimal. In previous database release, once the execution plans were determined, there was no possible deviation for it at a runtime. Adaptive plans in Oracle 12c allow runtime changes to the execution plan. So this is important. Adaptive plans in the Oracle database 12c allow runtime changes to the execution plan. Rather than selecting a single best plan, the optimizer will determine the default plan and can include alternative subplans for each major join operation in the plan. At runtime, the cardinality of the operation is checked using statistics collectors and compared to the cardinality estimate used to generate the execution plan. If the cardinality of the operation is not as expected, an alternative subplan can be used. Okay. So this is the adaptive plan. Now let's try to view the actual execution. Okay, let's try to. Okay, so we are going to so explained, and then we are going to go select asterisk from table dbms underscore explain display. Okay, so it's saying this is an adaptive plan. Okay, okay, so if you see here, when we ran this query, the optimizer decided to use a nested loops because it sees the number of the rows are less. And now what we did, we inserted further rows. Okay, I'll tell what we are trying to do here. So okay, so we appended further rows into the tab 1, and now in the tab 2 also the number of the rows has been changed. Okay, so now tab 1 and tab 2 has more number of rows than 100. We are going to create we are going to execute the stats gather. So that's we estimated. Okay, now when we do this explained, then we do select asterisk from table dvms underscore explain dot display. Okay, so now it used the hash join. Okay, this time because I gathered the stats, optimizer, the next time when I ran the same query, optimizer got a updated stats, and it just did not hard pass, or basically it might have hard passed, but it gave me an optimal other plan. Actually didn't hard pass me, and it gave me another plan. Okay, so this is the adaptive plan. So what it means, like that I have a table 1, I have a table 2, I have 100 rows in table 1, 100 rows in table 2. I ran a query, then I generated an explain plan for it, Okay, it is saying that it's an adaptive plan. Okay, and it uses the nested loop joins, correct? Then I increase the rows, then I regather the stats. Now it went to hash join the next time, so the plan got changed. Okay, I did not do anything. So this is the adaptive. So it adjusted to the more optimal and accurate plans. Okay, so that's all for this, and we'll see you again in the next video.